Hello, hello. I'm in my kitchen. Where am I always? In my kitchen, in my living room. But I'm about to make breakfast and wanted to come on and just say hi. I am actually home alone this week because Armand is visiting one of his good friends in California. And Armand and I have been together for 6 years. We have lived in this apartment together for just over 2.5 years. And this is the first time that I'm sleeping in this apartment alone. And I think this is the first time in at least 4 years that we're spending more than 1 or 2 nights apart. He's gone for a whole week, which is really crazy. Typically we're attached at the hip and we do everything together. So it's so weird that he's not here. But I will say I have been getting a lot of things done around the apartment, kind of cleaning and reorganizing, and that has been nice to kind of get done while he's not here to make a mess of it again. Just kidding. Not kidding, but love you. Anyway, so I have been enjoying that part of it, and also I've been listening to a ton of podcasts just while I'm cleaning, cooking, eating. I typically listen to podcasts about both entrepreneurship and business and how to manage your money and things like that. And then also, of course, as you would expect, I do listen to a ton of podcasts on health and wellness related topics. I really find all of that fascinating. And the 2 main podcasts that I listen to are the Primally Pure podcast, which Primally Pure is a clean skincare brand. And the owner, Bethany McDaniel, started her own podcast. And all of that is around health and wellness for the most part. She has a lot of different people come on to talk about various topics in that space. And then the other one that I listen to is The Skinny Confidential, the Him and Her podcast. And I like that one a lot because it does bring together a lot of the different things that I like. So for example, I listened to the one with Miranda Kerr the other day, and she is a mom of 4 boys, a wife, and a business owner. She's the CEO of her own company, which is an organic skincare brand that has been around for, I think she said 19 years now. And she also is really into health and wellness. And so it was really interesting listening to her talk about how all of that comes together, managing being a business owner and a mom, and her daily routine of doing a lot of different things in the biohacking, like health and wellness space. And there's a lot of things that she talked about that I don't do yet, and there are things that I'm really interested in looking into now and kind of researching to see if it's something that I could bring into my own wellness practice. So anyway, that's a really long tangent, but I definitely recommend looking into both of those podcasts if you are interested in similar topics. And that's basically it. I don't know what else I was going to say, but I'm going to make my breakfast now. I'm going to have my eggs, classic, my egg wrap. Unfortunately, I have no ripe avocados right now. I always have typically like half an avocado in the morning and half with dinner, but all of the avocados I have are not ripe. So I'm going to have to skip the avocado today, but that's okay. But yeah, the other thing I actually wanted to show you is I'm wearing the new Same jeans that I had posted in my Instagram story. This is part of their new fall winter collection, and I absolutely love these jeans. I am so obsessed with them. They are so comfortable. I can't even explain to you. They almost feel like sweatpants. They're so comfortable. And I love the fact that they are truly black. I feel like it's really hard to find black jeans because a lot of the times they kind of have like a faded washed look that makes them look gray more than black. And so I really like that these are truly black. I should just show you in the mirror. Okay, so these are them. They are a barrel jean, and I do have them rolled at the bottom because they're a little bit long on me when I have no shoes on or flats on. But they're really nice with heels. I can unroll them a little bit. I am 5'4", but I'm like all torso. I really have shorter legs, and so most jeans are typically really long on me, unfortunately. But like I said, I really love that these are truly black. And I also really love the button has this like tortoiseshell detail, which is really nice. And they're honestly just such a great fit, and they're so comfortable. Like I said, they're like the softest material. They're so nice. And I actually just got them, so I have to take the tag off of them. But this is what they look like in the back. And yeah, I'm a really, really big fan of these. I got these in a size 24, and I had actually never ordered jeans from Same before, so I wasn't sure about the sizing. So I didn't want to order like too many pairs and have them all not fit me. But now that I know what size works for me, I'm gonna expand. I'm really debating getting these in the blue as well, because they really are just such a great fit and they're so nice. So anyway, that's that on the jeans. I'm going to go make my breakfast now, and we'll talk soon. I hope you guys are having a great week. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I make my eggs, and the first thing I do is typically put butter in the pan, so that's about how much I'll do. And I have this on a really low heat setting, so it's just melting the butter, and then I'm gonna start kind of moving it around the pan. This is the GRWM pan, and we have the full set. It is a ceramic, non-toxic, non-stick set of pots and pans, and we absolutely love them. They're amazing, and I highly recommend them if anyone is on the market for new pans. We were really adamant about finding a brand that does not have any of the toxic coatings on them, because unfortunately those will leach into your food and can cause a lot of health issues. But anyway, so okay, butter in the pan, melted, kind of move it around, and then I'm gonna crack 2 eggs into the pan. These are our eggs from the farm. Okay, so crack the eggs into the pan, and typically I'll let them cook on a really low heat setting until the whites are fully cooked through. So this part that's still like a little bit clear around the egg, I want that to be fully white. And then I'll add a lid and then let them cook like that for a little bit, so that the top of the yolk is like a little bit cooked and only the center is runny. I really like an over medium style egg, I guess you would call it. Okay, so now that the whites are basically fully cooked through, I'm going to place the lid on, and then I'll let it cook for a few minutes like this. And again, I have this on a really low temperature so that it just cooks nice and evenly and slowly. If you try to do this at a high temperature, it's just gonna burn the whole bottom of the egg, and then you're never gonna get the yolks to cook correctly. So it's really important to do it on a low temperature. I think doing that also kind of helps retain the nutrients in the egg, because you're not like absolutely torching it. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, and I think these look really good to take off. I like to take them off when I start to see the yolks with like a white kind of layer almost over them, but then it'll leave a nice runny center. And this is the finished product. I added the orchard kraut by Hex Ferments, which is just a type of sauerkraut that they make. And I've added some chives from the farm and some Celtic sea salt. And then typically I would also add avocado, but like I said, I don't have any ripe ones right now. But otherwise, this is how I make my eggs every morning. guys. So I am getting dinner tonight with some girlfriends, and I wanted to first of all just pick out my outfit a little bit on the earlier side. I don't have to leave for a little bit, but I wanted to make sure that I was happy with what I was wearing so that when it's time to go, I can just get dressed and run out the door. One thing about me is I'm literally late to everything. It's not something that I'm proud of, but it doesn't matter how early I start getting ready. And honestly, I think it's worse the earlier I start getting ready, the later I am. I really don't know. And it's not even the earlier I start getting ready. It's the more time I have to get ready, the later I am, because I just in my head think that I can blow out my hair in 10 minutes, and that's just like absolutely not the case. So anyway, I'm gonna try to be on time to dinner tonight. I'll let you know how that goes for me, but I think if I have all of my things ready to go, my outfit picked out, I should be good. So anyway, I decided that I want to wear these same jeans, which I just got and I've showed you guys. I really love them. And I also decided that I want the main focal point of my outfit to be this Blase Milano Bolero jacket that I got earlier this year. I am so in love with this jacket. It's wool. It has this amazing herringbone style and gold buttons. And I was looking at this jacket for so long online. I was like debating for probably 3 months whether or not I should buy it. And it was definitely a little bit on the pricier side, and I wanted to make sure it was something that I would love and have in my wardrobe for a long time. So I kind of sat with it for a while, and that's definitely something that I do often. I really like to take my time deciding if I want to buy something. Honestly, at any price point, even something that's $100, I just really hate to buy things and then have them sit in my wardrobe unworn or to just get over them super quickly. And so I really take my time when I'm making purchases. And that's something I would love to kind of get into more detail on another time, just kind of talking about the thought process that I go through when I'm making purchases and like how I decide what I will end up buying versus what I decide to not buy. And I feel like I've saved myself from a lot of purchases by waiting and kind of just sitting with and thinking about an item for a while. With this piece though, I kept checking to see if my size was still available online, and I was like, okay, you need to stop thinking about this, just buy it already. So I did, and I'm so happy that I did. I've worn it so many times already, and I'm going to wear it, I know, a million times more. So I want to make this kind of be the main focal point of the outfit, and I'm thinking that I'm gonna do, because these are really black jeans, I'm thinking that I'm just going to wear this black tank top I have from Aritzia underneath, just so that I'm wearing all black under. And then I'm thinking I'll do these Saint Laurent heels that have the gold toe to kind of tie in the gold, and the Chanel Kelly bag that I'm currently borrowing from Vivrel. And I think that's gonna be the outfit. So I'm gonna try it on, and let's just make sure that I love it and I'm comfortable in it, so that when I'm ready to go to dinner, I can just quickly get dressed and be ready to go. Okay, I took the roller out of my hair so we could get the full vision, and I absolutely love the way this looks together. I kind of knew that I would, just because this jacket literally looks good with everything. It's the most amazing jacket ever, but this is the full look with the shoes and the bag. Okay, I think we're good with this outfit. Really loving how it looks together, and please wish me luck, and hopefully I'll make it there on time. Bye guys. So I'm just editing this video, and I wanted to let you guys know that I did walk into the restaurant 8 minutes after our reservation time. 8 minutes. I have no words for myself. And both of my friends were already there and were already seated at the table when I arrived. That's all.